it's Joe Simonds, Like Diamonds. Welcome back to the Joe Simonds Like Diamonds show, where I give you one big actionable item every single day, Monday through Thursday, in 7 minutes or less. The title of this one probably got your attention: free college education, right? Before I tell you about it, here right behind me, and these are, by the way, that's MIT and Harvard, a free education. Let me tell you about some bets I've had recently with some people in my life. I have 3 children, as some of you know, and I've heard people say stuff like, oh gosh, you were worried about weddings and college and all that, and a little bit, but at the same point, I always tell them, like, the last thing I'm worried about is college, and I personally believe that college is going to be a whole lot cheaper than it is today in 15, 20, and 30 years from now, and my kids are, 6 months, 2, and 6. And in fact, I've made that bet. I'll make that bet with money that college will be cheaper 15 years from now than it is today. And it's really for 3 main reasons. Number one, college in general, just education in general, higher learning is in a huge bubble. I mean, it's obnoxious what these young kids, these millennials right now are having to pay to get a college degree. And about that degree ties into number 2, it's become a commodity. 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, there was a big deal to go to college, right? Not that many people went to college. And if you went to college, you were basically guaranteed to make more money. If someone on your resume say, oh, this person went to a college or went to this specific college or university, you were literally almost guaranteed to make more money just because you had that diploma. Today, it's a commodity. Who cares if you went to college or not? And let me take a step back. Unless you are a doctor or a lawyer, some type of job, CPA that has to have a college degree. Nurse, there's a lot of them out there. School teacher, you probably have to have some type of college degree. And I get it, you probably need to go and invest some of that money to make your living. If that's what you're called to do, if that's your purpose in life, then I get it. But for the majority of people, that's like a really small percentage of the population. The majority of people don't really need that diploma. And let me tell you a great example. Right now, we're hiring someone here at Salt Strong, and we've hired 5, 6 people over the last 3 years. Not once have I even looked to see if they went to college. Not once have I even cared. Not once did that even come up. The employees we have today, I have no clue if they went to college or where they went to college, and I don't care. Here's why, and this ties into number 3. It's all about the value you bring. It's all about the knowledge and the organized knowledge that you have. The diploma today means nothing because almost everyone has one. It doesn't take that much to go get one, is the sad part. And even with my own degree, I went to Georgia Tech, a fine school. I'm glad I went, but that's done nothing for me in life in terms of someone looking at my diploma. I don't know where my diploma is. I've never even framed it. It's in probably some box in the attic somewhere. I have no idea where it is. No one once in my life has asked me to see my diploma or has called my school or asked for a transcript. Not once. And I've had a lot of different jobs and done a lot of different things. So let's tie all this back into how you can get a free college, not degree, how you can get a free college education, not the degree. Because that is the one thing that you will lack, is that actual certificate. But here's why. I just told you we're hiring people, a really exciting, fun company at Salt Strong, and I could care less about a college degree. Ryan Dice, if you know him, he's the president and founder of Digital Marketer. I mean, they're doing tens of millions of dollars a year as a company, have tons of employees, and he was on the James Altucher show, his podcast recently, and said the same thing, that he's telling his 4 kids they don't need to get a degree. And for the same reason, they don't hire anyone because of a college degree. It's all, what do you know? What's your specialty? And you can get a lot of that from books or watching videos, which is the crazy part. It's find out what you're passionate about, what you're really good at, and study it. Take the time. Go to a public library. You can get a lot of this stuff completely for free. But a lot of these big schools now are disrupting the game. And this, my friends, is why education is going to be so cheap and so accessible for anyone. So let's dig into this real quick. All right, this is the MIT free courses. MIT, I mean, one of the top universities in the entire country, and pretty much their entire curriculum is free. I mean, you get to see the professors teaching. They're videotaping every one of the courses, and this, my friends, is the future of education. If MIT is doing it, Harvard is doing things like this, I mean, big name schools, it will be a domino effect. So this is the MIT one. If you want to see this, just Google free MIT online courses and you'll come to this site. You click this button and it shows you all these different courses. So even if you knew the course number or the topic department, you can go down that way. Let's go to some of the most visited courses. And you can see this, it'll even tell you what level it is undergrad, etc. Let's do artificial intelligence. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. And these are just the most visited. I mean, this thing goes on and on and on forever. So we'll click this. It gives you a little overview. It tells you who the professor is, when it was taught, and you click view the course. This is the same thing that people paid a lot of money to do at MIT right there. So look at this. It's got the video lectures. It's got all the assignments that were given out. It's got the transcript of the actual professor speaking. It's got the exams on here. It's got instructor insights. It's got the whole course. It's got everything you could possibly imagine. It's crazy. So let's click on the video lectures. Look at this. They're all there. Every one of the lectures just from this one. I mean, it's just crazy. Every week. I mean, everything that a real person at MIT would get is right here. And so let me just show you what it looks like. You click this, and it even gives you a little description, transcript if you want. You could download it on your computer, and boom. I mean, it starts playing. It's right here. You could fast forward, see what he's talking about. I mean, it looks like you're right there in the audience. This is crazy. And as I mentioned, this is going to continue to get bigger as it's so easy to just record something and throw it here on a YouTube or on some player and to share it. So believe you me, education will be cheaper in the future. And right now, if you have the discipline to go on here, you can know the exact same thing that an MIT grad would know when they graduate. The only thing you wouldn't have is a degree. And to my point earlier, I don't think that means as much as it used to. All right, that's it for this episode. Make sure to go pick up a copy, Fishing for Happiness. Amazon just lowered the price. It's an all-time low price, and it's even free for many of the Kindle users on Amazon. If you have that special Prime version of Amazon Kindle, completely free, but they just lowered the price because it's selling so well and getting awesome, awesome rave reviews. So go pick up your copy, Fishing for Happiness on Amazon now.